We're going to go ahead and do a reading specifically for twin flames, for the divine feminine, for the divine masculine collective, just to see what is going on. Let's see, today we have Mercury in Cancer square Chiron in Aries. This is actually a huge alignment. We also had that North Node alignment a couple of days ago. So pay attention if people are kind of coming and going from your reality. This is a huge destined alignment that we just moved through. Powerful for twin flames. And today's is another powerful destined alignment. Chiron deals with our childhood wounds. This is a good time to be healing things that are coming up. So it's bringing up the past. It might be bringing up old wounds. And with this Mercury alignment, it may be bringing up uncomfortable conversations and healing in certain areas that need to be had. This is huge for if you're wanting to better communicate with your twin flame, or if you're waiting on some type of communication with your twin flame too. All about healing, relationship, insecurities, patterns, and things that are coming up. It's also a chance to rewrite your story. Oftentimes twin flames can fall into separation or run into other challenges from the narratives that are coming up. Sometimes these are from your karmic past, how you're perceiving things. It just kind of depends. This is a chance to ditch the old stories and to write some better ones and to write some better narratives right now too. So it's going to bring a huge focus. You're going to get some clear vision or clear inner vision on what's going on and the narratives that you are playing out, especially with your twin flame. But let's just go ahead and do a reading. We're going to start with a reading for the divine feminine. And remember, this is just a general reading, so take what resonates for your specific situation. That's why I always say to do the one-on-one call readings on my website. If you need me, just go ahead and book a session on my website, sparksofdivinelighealing.com. I do tons of healings, clearings, and activation work. I'm always trying to get you to do more energy work. You should be anyways. I tell you guys, make sure you're doing the energy healings or you'll just run into the same problems again and again. That's why sometimes you do want to take that pause and really work on your healing. Separation makes you do that because for some that you weren't, or you need to go deeper, right? So today's Chiron energy is about going deeper within your healing. If you need me, just go ahead and book healing sessions, readings, and twin flame coaching on my website. I always say the twin flame coaching is great for you to work your way out of separation or just to heal certain issues. I do a huge focus on helping you to heal your insecure attachment style and shift into a more secure attachment style, as I found that oftentimes twin flames trigger any underlying trauma we're still holding on to. They bring all the baggage to the surface, especially attachment trauma and things like that. Okay, so we're going to start with a reading for the divine feminine, divine masculine. If you're watching, messages from your divine feminine. The thought of you with someone else drives me crazy. Okay, so this might be something crossing your mind if you're apart, and I realize that you need that time apart to balance your energies. Oftentimes, twin flame is such a magnetic pull to each other. Very easily, you can just get wrapped up in one another, right? It's like literally, you could just be with each other all the time. This is intense on each other's energy, the process that you go through. First off, when you meet your twin flame, you begin to go through a series of activations and upgrades. This is why doing the healing will help, right? You really go through a lot energetically. You purge out all of your past karma, trauma, inner child issues, and things that begin to surface, but also a lot of old repressed energies. This is why I always say if you're a twin flame to do more clearing work, because you're going to deal with a lot of stuff coming to the surface. And of course, the thoughts are going to come too. And this is part of the healing process and doing that inner work. This is why it's very beneficial to work with someone else to help you with healing the thoughts and doing that inner work, because it can be a lot of work that comes up too. Your mind might be playing tricks on you. For some, yeah, your twin flame might be in a third party, but you would know this too. Sometimes that's a fear that comes up when you're navigating separation. Are they hanging out with other people? Have they moved on? Are they with someone else? So divine feminine might be dealing with fear, because this is fear, right? Or ego. Two, maybe this is a problem. I deal with a lot of people where this is a problem in the connection. This might have caused a problem in the connection too. It might be kind of triggering underlying stuff too. So just pay attention if it is. I feel like you're on the other side of my every breath. You might feel your twin flame around you a lot. like all the time, right? And this is connecting in the astral, connecting in the higher. You might feel that they're thinking about you, or feel when they are thinking about you. You might be connecting with this shared telepathic connection a lot in the higher. You might be getting downloads and kind of guidance on the situation with them, or about them, or what's kind of going on. You might be tapping in for deeper insights and seeing them on a deeper level. It could be even some of their issues and things like that. Twin flame sees all of your weaknesses and your flaws, like, right? And that's okay. That's the real love, to move past that, right? So they will see everything about you. You could be picking up on these things from things they're telling you, spending a lot of time together, or even downloads psychically. I kept up the facade to the world, and you always saw past that onto my soul. So as we were just talking about, they really see past everything. They see past that ego too, because that's where we have to, I know we have to let down our ego defenses and barriers to let love in too. And everyone has their own, right? Ways we keep people out, right? Or like keep over here and things like that. They can see past the ego though, and the barriers, and they can even see past that. I call the ego the false self. Now someone was saying, oh, ego is good. It's actually a collection of our false self, of who we thought we were when we were asleep. We're meant to transcend that on our own and become that 5D self. So from our ego, our 5D self is born when we transcend that within the spiritual. Our ego is like our 3D programming that keeps us stuck. It's who you saw yourself as prior to your awakening in the 3D, those lower versions of yourself. We're meant to transcend that and come out like the butterfly or the angelic human, and to really operate on that 5D level too. Sometimes we fall back into it with fear, old patterns and old worries and things like that. Sometimes these things come up because they're distortions within our energy field, or things that we're holding on to, and they can easily come up. There's going to be such a process you go through with your twin flame of what is triggered to deal with and to heal. Twin flames are a very healing connection. They bring a lot to the surface. I know I'm having a hard time reading the cards. All right, I settled for second best because I didn't deserve you. I was telling someone yesterday that your twin flame is literally, they are like the real deal, and karmics are like the knockoff version. Like if you had a choice, right? They're the real deal. I don't know why you would want to settle with a karmic, but maybe out of comfort or what they're used to, or thinking it was easier, because the twin flame, sometimes you're faced with all of those obstacles, limitations, and blocks that you clear to get there, right? Or that you're moving through and things like that. We're meant to be together. I will wait as long as it takes for a shot with you. So you might know this is your destined partner, and sometimes life can take us through twists and turns, or separations, or things that you need to work on or do on your own, or certain healing. And the reason why we do most of the healing and separations, because this is where the purging comes up. You'll know what you are healing each separation and what the block is. So you're in that space to clear the blocks. This is why it might be really beneficial to work with someone that can easily see what block is coming up for you, and to help you move past that, because sometimes we're stuck on something if in separation. So you know you're meant to be with this person. You might have had to wait on this person, or wait a long time. The distance between us kills me. Separation is simply more distance and things that need to be healed. This person could be keeping you at a distance or at arm's length. They're not giving you a lot. It just kind of depends on what's causing that distance. You could live far apart. You could have other things going on. It could be actual separation that you're navigating. Just kind of depends. I was selfish and stuck in my ego. So we talked about ego coming up and old ego programming. Chiron is showing us our wounds. Sometimes our wounds lie in our ego programming, things that we picked up from our family, our ancestral line, society, and all sorts of things like that. It's like we got that too, right? Just kind of depends. So just know that you're healing things within the ego. I'm ready for a commitment. Some of you guys are really ready for union, a relationship with this person. You're wanting to do it all with them. You're wanting them to come in with a love offer or a commitment. So Divine Feminine is ready to commit. And we're going to see what you're healing on each side. Okay? So for the Divine Feminine to start on your side, you might be sick and tired. You might be going through cycles. You might be over things or how things are going. Work on having patience. We're in Cancer season. Now, Cancer, while it's meant to be, I say the cuddly side, a cuddly side, it can be highly avoidant too. So this is like, while we're navigating Cancer season, you might be needing a little bit of extra rest, self-care, taking care of yourself, getting down to the basics of your day-to-day, your routine, how you're doing things. You might need a little bit of extra rest and healing during this time. All right, Divine Feminine has this infatuation. Some of you guys, obviously there's a strong attraction, and I always tell you that if you're a twin flame, you know firsthand how much each twin flame, yes, both twin flames think about each other, which can be a lot because they're always on your mind, or they're like literally in a corner of your mind and you're trying to like focus and do your life, right? But it's like it's on this other dimensional level. They're always around and they're always there. This can be a lot to deal with. There might be a push-pull, power struggles, imbalances, and you might be dealing with either you're being stubborn or your twin flame is being stubborn, or maybe you're stubborn and they're reflecting that back. There might be a push and a pull of the energy. If you're dealing with runner-chaser dynamics, push-pull, hot, cold, this is what's going on. It's something going on within your energy field, and you hold the power to heal it, Divine Feminine. Getting your energy balanced and into a higher frequency will help so that you're doing more attracting of your twin flame and less repelling. All right, on your Divine Masculine side, they're hurting about this situation. It's triggered either a lot of old hurt or pain from the connection. They've been crying, depressed, and feeling a lot of pain. They're just working on self-love, taking back control, and being happy. They have there's intimacy coming up. They miss you if they're apart from you. They might not tell you that, but they miss you. There's a strong chemistry and passion. They're working on coming into union on their side, no matter how it looks to. Know that on the Divine Masculine side, they're being guided into union. I look at separation as like just the long path, the roundabout, right? But it's a path leading to union, no matter how it looks. I'm going to be doing activations today with all this Chiron energy. It's great for healing what is coming up, or, obviously repressed things underneath. And these are the type of things that twin flames deal with. I do a lot of work with healing twin flames, so I have a ton of stuff up on my website for today. Specifically, check my shop out for sure. Okay, Divine Feminine. All right, this is overflow with love. Let's work on filling your cup so much that you have a ton to give back to the world, to your twin flame. Twin flames are here to be of service to the collective. I see that on the higher, that they're very much on their missions, jobs, purposes, and helping. I know it's a beautiful thing. Make sure you're filling your cup so that you have extra. Money is energy. Feeling a lack, not feeling good there. Work on your energy, work on healing your energy. You'll be able to come into more abundance, more money, and to manifest better. Feeling tired, feeling drained, take care of your energy. This is all coming down to your energetic state. Everything in life is vibratory. Make sure you're really pouring back into yourself. That's why I say do healings. It's a way to really recharge your energy and pour energy back into yourself. Make sure you're filling your cup right now. If you're not full and you're empty, you're going to repel your Divine Masculine. You'll notice when you're feeling good and when you're full, they come to you. And when you're tired and drained, this is what causes the separations, when you're not taking good care of yourself. This is all going to come down to self-mastery and how you're taking care of your energy. Take care of your energy right now. Follow your inner guidance right now. This is going to help you to navigate your twin flame experience no matter what is going on. I had someone come tell me and they're like, oh my God, everyone's telling me this about my life. And then it puts them in a spin. This is to teach you to follow your inner guidance and to go within. I know, and it's very, very important. We live in a world where a lot of people are like, right, whatever, trying to do what everyone else is doing. Make sure you're following your inner guidance. Source is working with you specifically to guide you into union or to guide you through your union. So make sure you're really following your inner guidance. This is going to come to you by direct voice, intuitive hits, nudges, how you feel about things. Feelings are powerful for navigating our experience. So follow your inner guidance. Forgive. Forgive yourself for things that you didn't know before you were awake and things that have happened within your twin flame connection. Time to start over. Okay, so we're going into Saturn retrograde. My favorite tomorrow. This is you reap what you sow, coming back around. This actually can be a very positive time. I know sometimes a lot of people look at karma as negative. Well, if you have things to heal and blocks in certain areas, yes. But it's not meant to be. It's a fair teacher kind of energy, right? So this is also going to be coming back to you what you deserve this season. This can be a very positive alignment. Like if you've been helping and putting good energy, expect a really good alignment from now until November. So we're going into Saturn retrograde. This is powerful for twin flames too, because some of you guys have unfinished business and things to kind of resolve too. Best thing to do right now is to forgive and let go of the past. We're being guided this Saturn retrograde to let go of our past lessons. We integrate them. We've got the knowledge, but to start over. Especially some of you guys need to start over with a clean slate with your twin flame. So Clearing energy blocks. Make sure that you're keeping your chakras clear and activating your higher chakras. Make sure you're clearing your chakras. It will help. Doing some type of clearing work. This will help you to clear deeper blocks. If you guys are in separation, just try to come back together without doing that high level of energy work. The same things will keep happening on repeat. So especially, it doesn't matter where you're at. That's why you're slow to come into union, so that you can clear and dissolve certain deeper energy blocks. I have tons of clearing block healings for you on my website, specifically targeted to get rid of the blocks that come up for twin flames too. So make sure you're clearing those blocks. We talked a lot about ego today. You can do this. Remember who you are. You signed up specifically to Earth to do this twin flame journey. This journey is not for everyone. Make sure you're getting help with your situation. Get a twin flame facilitator. This will help you to go through the process a lot quicker and to help you through the process, especially if you haven't navigated the process, you may not know what's going on, right? You're like, right? Okay, people get stuck in separation, conflict, turmoil, different stages, right? Because different things are going to come up. It can be hard to navigate. I always say do my twin flame coaching on my website. It's going to help you with working through this process so much. So get someone to help you through this process. Find my website. Okay, so Divine Feminine. We have Two of Pentacles in reverse. You're trying to balance a lot in your life. You might feel like you're running around, you're stressed out, you got a lot going on. And this is juggling life's ups and downs. Life comes with ups and downs. There's a lot of highs and lows, especially as this is a twin flame reading, and there are those highs and lows. And this is like, you've been making everything work, barely, financially, energetically. You got a lot going on, and it's like survival mode kind of card, right? And it's like, you could do better. Like I say, you could be working with more money. This is like, he's got the two coins he keeps trying to work with. This is like opening up. Whether you're stretched, you got too much going on, you're multitasking, you're going around in the same hamster wheel and patterns and not getting anywhere in life. I know this is what I see with people in the relationships. Like at a certain point, you see you're getting the same results and you keep repeating the same stories and patterns that come from childhood and past things that aren't even yours. And sometimes you don't know how to get out of it. So if you're feeling stuck, get some help. Okay, Chariot in reverse. Okay, so Chariot goes after what it wants. You might feel powerless in some type of way. This is lacking direction, letting go of the wheel, blocked by obstacles and loss of control. You need to take back your power and take charge of this situation. You're manifesting every second of it. That's where the inner work comes in, because everything that we're telling ourselves all day is playing out in our outer reality. So sometimes you can fall into victim narratives, negative stuff, and it really affects you too. So this is like solar plexus work. And we talked a lot about clearing the energy blocks so that you can empower yourself on an energetic level so that you can get this situation moving forward. Do you feel stuck or delayed, or like it's not moving fast enough, or you're not seeing progress? Themes coming up. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords. And this is the masculine coming through in the reading. You might be delayed. This person might be really guarded right now or closed off, but they're watching you. I always say this is like watching from afar. Okay, when we have this energy, this is like the storm clouds. They might be kind of going through their own storm or negative feelings and things like that. The sword is powerful though. Like this is a lot of, they're doing some soul searching. They're in there thinking. They definitely have their eyes on you. With things too, so just know that, and you probably feel that. You might sense their energy, or you feel them around you a lot when you're in a twin flame situation. Nine of Pentacles. Lack of independence, because this is in reverse. You might be focusing too much on money, getting rich quick schemes. You might be lazy and not putting in the work. Okay, so you got to get your confidence up. And you got to get independent. Your twin flame is meant to free you. We have that sword energy. I know, they're not meant to tie you down in another toxic connection. They're actually here to get you independent and get you doing things. I know. So if you struggle in a certain area, you're going to notice your twin flame probably encourages you to be more independent in that area. I know, right? They're like polar opposite of you oftentimes. So like if you were really codependent, you might draw a twin flame that's very independent, right? And things like that. They might be the reverse of some things to help you to heal certain things too, because that is what they're here to do. This is about healing codependent dynamics within relationships, healing those unhealthy relationship templates, and getting better on your own. Sometimes with Ascension, you have to do a lot of inner work and kind of do this work by yourself too. You'll notice if you're in a twin flame situation, there's going to be spaces where you're spending a lot more time by yourself generally. Like, right? I know, with the healing. Look at these spaces, if you know what I'm talking about, as spaces for reflection, healing, and becoming a better person. All about shifting into that next version of yourself right now. I'm kind of doing quick reading today, but we're going to do a reading for the masculine. All right, Divine Masculine Collective. What's going on for the masculines? Divine Feminine, if you're watching, direct messages from your masculine. I'm feeling lost and don't know what to do about it. They might not know what to do about you, this connection. They spend a lot of soul searching, trying to understand the connection and their situation. Some even try to push it away and might have a high level of avoidance and things like that. Just kind of depends. But they're feeling lost, especially if in separation they might be feeling lost without you. Being away from you hurts like hell. I didn't realize it would be this difficult. They're suffering in silence. It might be literal silence if you're not hearing from them. Some of them have been suffering in silence as separation and just trying to put back their pieces or feel better. And they're having a hard time without you. They may not want to admit that. This could be pride or ego. But they're feeling that if there's distance, separation, slow coming into union, being reminded that your masculine is going through this process just as much as you, and that they're feeling every second of that pain that comes up. This is old pain being purged from your systems. So just kind of stuff going on for the masculine. My memories of you haunt me and keep me thinking about what could have been. They might think about that life that they had a chance to have with you, or that they wanted to have with you if things didn't go that way. Or they might be thinking about you as part of their future, the future that they want. When time gets tough, I gave up on you too soon. They may have tried to give up on this connection, or may have given up on the connection. I've been working on myself and I'm not the same as I was before. So they're going through a lot of changes. We talk about the changes that come with twin flame. When you see twin flames that are together for years, you see just how much your energy is changing. You're changing as a person. There's a lot of soul growth. There's a lot of waking up and things like that. I really do care even though I don't show it. They care a lot. They do love you. And there's such a deep love with twin flames past the ego, right? Okay. They care a lot. They might not be showing that to you, but they do. Your energy is intoxicating and it's pulling me in. Okay, you get so high off of the twin flame energy. It's not each other's energy. You think that. It's actually that source energy. This is why sometimes twin flames can go into burnout and it can be a lot, right? Because there's so much energy running through your body. You go through a lot of highs and lows. It can feel like that too. So just know that you feel that third energy, that source energy. When you guys are getting along and you're happy, it feels very, very high. Like you could just be chatting your twin flame a couple hours or emailing or texting, right? Or whatever, hanging out with them. You get so high off of that third energy. It's the source energy. It's that state we want to be in. It can take you into another dimension. It can feel like you're in that love bubble, or it's just the two of you and time stops and you're just in this space. I've been manifesting you. Your twin flame is manifesting you, especially divine feminine. If you're manifesting them, they are manifesting you. They are manifesting union. All right, we're going to do some more cards for the masculine just to see what is going on. Just doing a quick reading today because I'm going to be doing a lot of energy work today. So it's a great day to stop by my site. Let us see what's going on for the masculine. 1111. I love it. I am enough. Let go of expectations. Let go of expectations around this union. Just being together is enough. We have to let go of all the 3D expectation, which is like what we picture our 3D life looking like. This is taking us into spiritual awakening and ascension. Oftentimes it's taking you out of the matrix and out of all of that. Just being around each other is enough, and don't have any expectations. So this is divine masculine, letting go of expectations of how things have gone or how they're going. Working on your mission. Welcome home. Your mission is twin flame union. Your divine feminine is literally home for you, and you'll feel that when you're around them, when you're merged into union. That is the mission. Sacred marriage, heroes gamos, to merge into oneness. Literally, union is the goal. All right, queen, divine feminine. So your divine feminine is coming through in this. It's like that queen and king. Literally, I always talk about Isis and Osiris, king and queen of Egypt. It flourished until Osiris fell into the underworld, right? And this can tell us a lot about consciousness or the archetypes too. So we have that archetype coming through. Healing so that you can have more relationship harmony with your twin flame, with your divine feminine. Now, divine masculine has been healing issues within their feminine energy, and divine feminine has been healing issues within their divine masculine energy. Some of these issues go back to your family line. All right, flowing in abundance. Stay open to receive. I just told my twin flame that this morning. I was like, can't you just receive more? No, I'm fine. I don't need anything, right? All right, open up to receive, especially the divine feminine energy when inner highest is meant to be abundance and tapping in and all of that stuff, right? So opening up to receive too. Sometimes we're really comfortable giving and things like that, but also open up to receive so you can flow better, two-sided. Okay, so right hand giving, left hand receiving, right? So giving and drawing energy. So we feel comfortable giving, but sometimes our cup gets low because we're not opening up to receive. So we want to be in a good flow of always giving and receiving, and we need to open up these energy flows. Pay attention to the synchronicity right now. I saw last night, I didn't mean to, but when I had sent my message to my flame, it was 811, or I was seeing angel numbers all night last night. I do anyways, but I noticed when I'm around my twin flame or thinking about them, I get a lot more synchronicity, magic, and angel numbers, right? Because it's kind of opening us up on that level. Pay attention to the synchronicity right now. It's guiding you or moving you forward on your path. This could be someone, your twin flame, messaging you when you're thinking about them, or just seeing angel numbers, or other signs too, especially around this union. The divine is around these unions when you're near each other. Okay, Six of Pentacles. We talked about giving and receiving, gifts, blessings, assistance, being generous with money, time, and energy, prosperity, help. And this is like, hopefully you're so blessed that you can give back. So hopefully you fill your cup up so much energetically that you have a lot of extra energy or overflow to be giving other people or to helping in some type of way. If you are a healer or a light worker, make sure that you're taking extra good care of your energy. This is how you pour or where you pour from right now. High Priestess, this is coming through your divine feminine and your reading masculine. And this is like, trust your instincts, tap into your intuition. This is desirability, sensuality, spirituality, psychic dreams, insights, and downloads. Pay attention to how you're getting information. It could be downloads, streams from your twin flame, thinking about them through your thoughts, right? How you're feeling, different ways that we pick up on things, especially within the twin flame connection. You might think of your divine feminine as the High Priestess. They might be really, really spiritual. They might be an oracle. They might be someone involved in spiritual work or just really tapped in. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. I've been talking about destiny within this connection, especially this week. This is good luck, change in fortune, destined events, karma, big changes coming, the universe working in your favor. This is like powerful. This is a destined connection. You're destined to come together with this person into a beautiful, harmonious union, right? Into the spiritual. Sometimes we have issues that need to be worked out through our relationships though. So you might have had a rough start. Sometimes twin flames are tumultuous because of all the healing that comes up. It's meant to anchor you into that union, allowing destiny to unfold and guide you within this connection. We have Ace of Cups. And this is in reverse though, so this might be, are you repressing emotions? Are you being hesitant to open up? Are you holding back your love or acting like you don't care in some type of way? Because usually when we have this upright, it's like a new beginning in love. Is there some type of block or separation happening? You know, this is like making a love offer or a new relationship. There might be some type of block or hold up here when it comes to relationship with your twin flame or something playing out right now that is holding you back in some type of way. Just be mindful of that. You might need to clear some type of love or relationship blocks that are holding you back from fully opening up to this relationship with your twin flame or union. Just kind of depends. So we have masculine healing some things. We have the financial blocks that were coming up, and to open up more financially, be more open to receive. You might have strangers gift you things. You might do really good at your job. You might have someone give you something. Just opening up to that energy to receive more. This will help you to have more to pour from if some of you guys are kind of givers, and clearing relationship blocks. All right, I'm going on that note anyways, but have a beautiful day. If you need me, just go ahead and book me on my website, sparksofdivinelightshealing.com. I'm going to be doing tons of healings and activations today. Check out the ones I have going on for today specifically. If you need me, just find me on there.